All right, it's Robert Alberts, the head coach of Persija in the Indonesian League. We have another home match coming up on the 28th of October. And this home match has to be played in Bali. I will not comment on political situations or decisions by the authorities that are in charge of security. That's beyond my control. It's only very strange as a coach of a team that when you play a home match, you have to play it outside your own territory. And the team that is coming, it's, from what I know, from what I hear, the biggest match in football in Indonesia every time. Persiapan against Persija, same like Manchester United against Liverpool, or you take Ajax against Feyenoord, or you take Benfica against Sporting Lisbon, and so on and so on. But when we played the first match, we had to go to Jakarta, and we had to go in Barracudas, and it was very unpleasant, and it was not how football should be. But now, when we should play in Bandung, and when we should show as the host of the match that we welcome Persija, we have no bad feelings towards Persija. All these players try to do the best on the field, so do our players. The two management of the clubs try to do the best to bring the best out of the teams. So why should this be outside the field, so much troubles? I really don't understand that, and I think supporters that still think that this is part of the game to create troubles outside the game, start listening to the people that know football and start behaving as real supporters. Support your teams, and it's fair play to everyone in football. So we are forced to play this match in Bali. And only today we got the confirmation. Today is the 25th, tomorrow is the 26th. We have to travel. For us to travel to Bali from Bandung takes about 10 hours to reach the hotel from when we have to leave. It's very heavy with the traveling that we have done. Our home match in Bali before, the away match immediately in Jakarta, by bus back at night. We couldn't even leave in time because we were holed up in the hotel. The police told us we cannot leave the hotel because of security reasons. And people must understand that it is very tiring for players to play not at home, but to have to travel again 10 hours to play one football match of 1.5 hours. And I think it's time everybody must start understanding this has to stop, this has to be educated. And I think the football authorities in Indonesia are absolutely not doing enough to tackle this problem. I think the PSSI is responsible. LBI, I don't know, because to me it's the same people. And I think it is really high time that people really start educating people in Indonesia about the future of Indonesian football. We're going to Bali to play Persija. Our players have to travel. We have to make the best out of the situation to play at home in Bali. Today we got confirmation that supporters will be allowed in Bali, which is positive for us. Unfortunately, it should be a stadium in Bandung full of people from both teams that support the teams and be happy to see a game of football. After that, appreciate the results and support the teams again. So it's not easy to go into Bali, but everybody in Indonesia talks about the big game. We want to win every game. It doesn't matter if it is Persija or it is any other team in the league. We want to win every game, but we want to play at home in Bandung and not away anywhere in Indonesia where we have the right to play at home. And the Boboto, the supporters, can support the team at home against any team and be fair play after the match. I hope this message will really go through to some people and we start understanding the importance of football in Indonesia and how to support football, not to support hooligans. Football is fair play, it's to enjoy for everyone. Families can come to the stadium without fear. I hope this will be one of the messages that get through to many people in Indonesian football. I signed out as Robert Alberts, head coach at Persija. And I always say, because I believe in the future and I believe in positive things, bagus.